Hello guys, this is Maureen again. So we're gonna talk about the games last night, the NBA games that was played last night. We're gonna go over the scores from the games, and talk about some of the big talking points. So last night the Miami Heat, uh, they followed up the last game against the Warriors where they won. They lost to the Jazz yesterday, actually, 109 to 117. The Raptors, damn, the 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 um, the Detroit Pistons lost 28 straight games, and yesterday they ended up, ended the losing streak with a win against the Raptors, who, by the way, just traded two or three of the rotation guys in the big trade that happened yesterday. By the way, that trade was between they traded my Nigerian brother OG Anunoby. He was traded to the Knicks, and in exchange for RJ Barrett, Emmanuel Quickly, and Toronto also sent a guy called Malachi Flynn and Precious Achiuwa. Precious is also a Nigerian, so I'm really glad for my Nigerian brothers. Going to New York from Canada. So the Raptors were really on the mend. They didn't have a lot of their players because of the trade that happened yesterday. So they really fought yesterday against the Pistons, but the Pistons really were really up for that game. They wanted to end the streak, and I'm glad they did. So they won that game 129 to 127. And the Knicks lost. They lost to the Pacers, 126 to 140. The Pacers point guard Tyrese Halliburton, he had 23 assists in that game. That's a record. I think he's like third all time in the number of assists. Like the third guy in history, NBA history, to have 20 plus point and 23 plus assists. So that's a very remarkable feat for the young player. Moving on to the biggest game last night, the number one team in the Western Conference, the Timberwolves, they beat the Lakers 108 to 106. But the biggest talking point was the foot on the line. LeBron
King.
He made a shot in the last seconds of the game to tie the game. Actually, the Lakers were down two. They were down 2 or 3, and he would have tied the game and maybe take the game to overtime. And the refs ruled the shot to be a 2-point shot because his foot was on the line, and they had to review the call. And after the review, they still maintained that it was a 2-point shot, and LeBron wasn't happy. And LeBron, by the way, his birthday was yesterday, and he was looking for a win to mark his 39th birthday. But the Timberwolves are a really good team, and so the refs ended up saying the shot was a 2-pointer, and LeBron couldn't, he didn't agree with that call. I mean, if you look at the screenshot of his foot when he took the shot, I mean, you could see the foot was behind the line, but some people have said that was before he took the shot, that when he was about to shoot, like when the ball left his hands, his foot kind of moved and he touched the line. So I don't know, I'm not a ref, but that changed the whole complexion of the game, and the Lakers ended up losing that game 106 to 108. And the Timberwolves continue on the very good form, the top of the standings, and the Lakers somewhere down. So the other teams that played, the 76ers lost to the Bulls 92 to 105. The 76ers, they were missing the big man MVP Joel Embiid. He missed another game. He had through an injury. He's injured right now, and I think he's missed about 5 or 7 games now. And yeah, they really miss him, and they hope to get him back sooner. And the last game for last night was the Mavericks. Dallas beat the Warriors 132-122, and as usual, Luka was, he was magical. He was making shot after shot, and it wasn't just the Dallas win wasn't just about Luka. We know Luka is great. The win was about the role players, the Dallas role players, the Josh Greens, the Team Hardaways, the Livelies. All their bench, the role players really contributed. The Dante Exums, they really came through for the Magic, for the Mavericks. The bench really shot well. They shot the ball well, and they got a lot of production from their bench guys. And yeah, Luka was finding people, open shots for his teammates, and the Warriors end up losing that game. Now they lost the last game against the Heat, and now they lost the one yesterday against the Mavericks. And the next couple of games the Warriors play are really going to be tough. So it's hard to say where the next win is going to come from. They have a really tough stretch coming up. So moving on. So today, right now the Hawks are playing the Wizards. That game is currently 42-43. The Hawks are down 1. After that, the Nets play the Thunder. The Nets are my team, by the way. The Nets really suck right now. They're not doing so well. There's a lot of problems, defensive problems, a lot of rotation problems. They have lost a lot of games. Apart from the 2 Detroit Pistons win they had recently, they've lost all the games they've played on the last 7. And so the Nets really need something, and I don't really see them winning against the Thunder anyway. So, but we're gonna see how that goes. And the Lakers, they'll play another game tonight. They're playing our Pelicans. They played Louisiana's own Pelicans. They played the Pelicans today. And the Celtics played the Spurs. Hopefully, I know the Celtics are probably going to win, and the Grizzlies played the Kings, and finally the Magic played the Suns. So that's it. We'll see how that game all goes, and who wins that one. So thank you guys for watching, and please subscribe and hit the like button. Thank you.